Well, hi everyone. How are we doing today? I'm doing really well. I'm glad you're here with me. So the cards that I pulled to meditate on for today, the first card is the Empress. And the Empress is creativity, generosity, patience. She's the primal part of the essence and the embodiment of life. And she's deeply tied to nature, which is really good for this time of year. We are harvesting and reaping the rewards of the things we've sown through the year. The other card that I pulled for with this is the Ace of Swords. Now the Ace of Swords is telling me that things that are hidden, things that you can't quite put your finger on, this tells me that you're going to get to the bottom and find the truth of the things that you're looking for. If you've had a question about your job or a relationship, or whether you should go to that doctor and talk to them, or talk to your boss about, your worth at a job, this card indicates that you should do that. Get through, slice to the bottom of it, and make clear what the truth is of where you stand with things. The next card that I pulled is the Queen of Coins or Pentacles. And this card tells me that another generosity, a warm spirit, this person might be somebody in your life who lends their support. They're there for you. They care. She's a wise figure to you. So if somebody's been reaching out who has good advice for you, listen to them. They have your best interest at heart, and they're really trying to help yourself through the decision that you need to make and get to the bottom and learn the truth about, and to reap the rewards and the benefits of all the things that you've done for this year before during this time of year. The Moon card that was pulled for excuse me, this reading is the third quarter moon. And the third quarter moon says, think of yourself as a vessel that has been filled more and more over the past few weeks. Some of what has come your way may have been wonderful, but there are also a lot of negativity, and you need to let go of this. Whatever situation you're asking about now, be honest about whether there are toxic emotions involved, which you need to release into the others. This card also comes with promise that all is not lost. However, there are changes and adjustments required before you will get to where you want to be. A change of course is forecast now that recent events have been understood and acted upon. There may also be a crisis now, which will remind you what you want and what it's time to let go of. So pay attention. I am reevaluating the situation. Your life may be out of balance, and this may be causing your issues. It may be time to hatch a whole new plan. Something new and exciting is around the corner. Trust may be required to move this situation forward. At the time of the third quarter moon, we know where we have been. But where are we going? The moon is now a half moon and slipping away from us as she catches less and less light, moving towards her full disappearance at the new moon. It's a time of falling away and a time to reevaluate. No matter when you draw this card, the teaching is to realize and to trust. Adjustments are required. The fairy card that I pulled for this reading, these meditations for today, is the Changeling. And it says, good seeds remain from fallen fruit. Thoughts opposed to financial or career interests that may be wrong for you will manifest. A relationship may reach a crescendo because you possess the confidence to test both yourself and it. Your trust will be rewarded by weaving a magical change into your life. An act of generosity brings rewards and that are surprising. Fate is well disposed to you, bringing the response and transformation that you have desired and deserved for many months. And then for this one, friction is the card I pulled for the Sacred Earth Oracle. The earthly meaning: respond to someone's words, not their tone. Answer an uncomfortable discussion with questions. Listen, gather information, and be flexible. Change your position due to the clearer understanding, but do not be worn down by argument. Resist the attempt to erode your character. Counter the abrasive personality by elevating knowledge and experience. Pull back your emotions and let the truth reveal itself. The spiritual meaning: you have traditioned many times before each movement into deeper awareness. This comes with friction. Let everything surface. Let go of the resistance and don't be concerned. Feelings come and go as shadows of the past. Release them into the light of love. In allowing this change and letting go of the past, of the past certainties, you are creating a beautiful, clear space inside your heart and embracing the smooth transition. So there's a lot of transitioning going on, a lot of putting yourself out there, giving to others, being there for others. So I pulled the star, and the star is courage and strength and wisdom. So again, it's taking a lot of courage and strength to make some decisions that you're wanting to do, looking at things and getting a very clear picture of it. Get a very clear picture of what it is you're looking at and manifesting and really reaping the rewards of the seeds you've sown for the year before, the year earlier. The rune I pulled this rune initiation. And let's see what it has to say about that for us. Something hidden, a secret matter. Perth, rise and soar on wings of renewed spirit. What looked familiar before will seem strange. What seemed strange is now familiar. The heretic or mystery rune initiation points to that which is beyond our frail manipulative powers. Perth is on the side of heaven. The unknowable has associations with the phoenix, that mystical bird which consumes itself in fire, then rises from its own ashes. Its ways are secret and hidden. Powerful forces of change are at work here. Yet what is achieved is not easily or readily shared. After all, becoming whole, the means of it, and the profound secret. On the side of the earthly and mundane, there may be sorry about that, guys, surprises, unexpected gains, and are not unlikely. On the side of human nature, this rune is symbolized by the flight of the eagle, soaring flight free from entanglement, lifting yourself above the endless ebb and flow of ordinary life to acquire a broader vision. All this is indicated here. This is the rune of questioning. Another of the cycle runes, initiation, is concerned with the deepest stratum of being, with the bedrock on which our destiny is founded. Nothing external matters here except as it shows in the inner reflection. For some, drawing Perth means experiencing a psychic death. If need be, let go of everything. No expectations, no exclusions, nothing less than renewal of the spirit is at stake. So when it says psychic death, that sounds so negative and scary, but what that really means is you are pulling away from the things that you've known to work and finding what does work. Like the phoenix, we are going to consume ourselves in our own fire, and we are going to be reborn from our own ashes. The things that work for us, they'll work. The things that don't, we're going to get rid of them. We need to get rid of them and move on and find the greater path, the greater place for us to be. There's a lot of change and a lot of self-reflection going on here. And I'm sure most of you know that a lot of us look for external things, people, places, things, our job, friends, relationships, husbands, wives, sons, daughters. We're always sort of reaching out to someone else to find our own validity, trying to validate ourselves through others. This isn't what we were meant to do. We were meant to find ourselves and get a true meaning of who we are and what we're about. And we're supposed to take that out into the world and multiply it and magnify it and make it bigger. If you want the world to be a better, wonderful place, you have to be that better, wonderful person. If you want it to be a bad place, then I would imagine you would be that bad person. Try to watch your words when you're talking with people. Try to really think about what it is you're trying to communicate and choose your words wisely. I had a very dear friend tell me the key to communication is that you need to listen with the intent to listen. A lot of us will listen with the intent to reply. And therefore, because we are already going at what it is we want to say in our mind, we're not actually listening to what is being told to us. Not only by people and in the mundane world, but our spirit guides and our higher selves are trying to talk to us, and we're sitting there talking to ourselves, telling ourselves things before we've even listened to what the universe is trying to send to us. So I have some really fun cards I just got, and I'm not entirely sure how to use them, but they are so fun, and I'm going to share them with you guys. So this card is the Watchtower of the West, Autumn. Now, this card is by the Undines of Water, Intuition, and the archangel that governs this side is Gabriel. Gabriel is there with helping to understand and solve problems, give communication through our dreams. Dreams can be very powerful at letting us know. This is also for water and intuition. And it's so absolutely beautiful. This is the time of year that we're on. And the other card that I pulled with it is Mabon. And Mabon is a celebration. It is a Wiccan celebration of second harvest. This is where you're gathering all of the things that you will need for the upcoming winter. It is celebrated with the colors of orange, yellow, red. Corn is used, gourds, pumpkins. This is why we have pumpkins. It's preparing us for our long winter that comes. The way to celebrate that particular holiday: bake breads, gather with friends, decorate your house in all fall colors, really bring the season that is on us. Apples are also part of it. When I get the book for this, it'll be really nice to see what the book has to say, but I do know that Mabana's balance. It says right there on the card, balance. Balancing that which you've worked for, and balancing it so that you have it for the future to come, the winter to come. Reap those benefits of those seeds sown. Cut through to from the unknown to achieve the things that you're after. Be generous. Help those out that, that are in a lesser place. When I say help them out, I don't mean necessarily financially. Of course, if somebody is around and you can feed them, feed them. Some people need their souls fed. Some people need just someone to listen to them and hear them so that they can sort out what it is they're trying to find out, what their truth is that they're looking for. Be there. It is our nature to want to help each other out. Life has given us so much reason to turn our backs on each other, and it's so sad. And the more of us that try very hard not to let the difficulties of the world that's happening around us, and to really reach out and be there for other people, to be the listening ear, to have solid advice to tell them, to believe in themselves, believe in yourselves, believe in each other. We really need to focus in on that. We all ought to be very grateful that we are still here and able to do the things that we can do. I know that we are in some really struggling, hard times, and we have all questioned why. Where are we going? What is happening? Focus on fixing yourself and your inner self. Things that worked in the past, they may not work anymore. Re-examine the toolbox that you go about in life dealing with anything, people, jobs, relationships, yourself, your children, your parents, your siblings, the stranger down the block. Just reevaluate how you put yourself out there so that your communication is strong and that you and another person can really gain a lot for being there for each other. Look inward and try to find a strength. And if you feel that you're not strong, that's okay. That's okay to not be strong for a while. Sometimes you just need to rest. This is also a time of rest. Everything's getting ready to go to sleep. Balance those things out. And I don't know, I would challenge for us, each one of us, to try to be there as a good listening ear for someone. I feel like for each and every one of us, a person or maybe a few people are going to come and they're going to need a listening ear, someone who can be there and listen and help them find their way to get them whole. So anyways, that's what I have for you guys today. I thank you for being here. If you like the video, please hit the like button. If you are new, welcome. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button. If you didn't like it, go ahead and hit the dislike button. You can hit the notification bell. That lets you know when I upload. I don't do a lot of that right now, but I'm still working on it, and I'm still fine-tuning what I'm doing. I'm always glad to see you guys here. Always glad when you guys are here with me. I'm so grateful for all of you. I love you all. As always, please be good to yourselves and be good to one another. We really need to be good to ourselves and good to one another. Try to have good thoughts. Try to have positive outlooks even through our struggles. I really love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great day.